Hi folks, Captain Wayne Davis here, Captain Ernest Cisneros. We want to thank you all for coming to the Texas Women Anglers Fish Camp in Port Mansfield, Texas. We look forward to having a great 3 days. Ernest?
We welcome you here. Thank you for coming, and we hope that you will grow through this weekend and become a much better angler than your loved one.
Yeah, well, let's get started. All right.
You get more comfortable as you're going, and then you don't have your husband sitting.
Going back to the major and the minor, yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What you want to do? Now you're cranking that plastic and it's digging into the
You can have someone hold the reel. You grab onto here.
Okay.
Sit on the edge right here.
Okay.
Okay. And when you get in the water, keep your rod up above the water, and then just slip it.
Both sides? Little shorter legs there for these bark boots.
I need 2 ladies right here. It's 1, 2, pause. 1, 2, pause. Or just like this. So look at your bait. Look what the bait does.
So, okay, so here we are. Hannah Reed just nailed her a nice trout on a Bart Sand Ninja. I bet you money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good job. So what happened?
I was seeing a bunch of fish just moving around over here in front of me, so I just kept casting different spots right in front of me. And
Hit it good or picked it up? How did she hit?
she hit good. At first I wasn't sure, and then it was like immediately started pulling, so
Good job. This your 3rd fish?
3rd fish.
All right, good job. We're going to cut this fish loose. Good job. Do something.
Okay.
This is not a good place to hook him. That's going to rip through. You should have got him in here.
Yes.
So I'm going to go real slow. That's where you want to get him, right there, okay?
Right on that
Yep.
jaw.
And when you were fighting the fish, you know, you can't rush it.
Right.
You got to take your time. Now this is an excellent hook placement. Look at that. Perfect right there. Oh man, hear that?
Uh-huh.
So when you were fishing over here by yourself, what were you looking for?
They were right at my feet, so I was just trying to bring the lure into them and let them chase it.
And then what did the fish hit it hard, pick it up? What happened?
He chased it and he just grabbed it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it
Right
came
at my
after it?
feet. It came after it.
Oh, awesome. Well, we're going to release this trout because it's going to be close to being over the slot, and we're not keeping trout anywhere. We're looking for reds, but very, very nice job.
I'm gonna name him One Tooth.
You named him One Tooth, yeah,
Yep.
for
So,
obvious reasons.
One
Look
Tooth.
at there. All right, cool deal. Force it out of there. There you go. Now, drop your lure, and just now worry about the fish. Pull that back, your little release.
Yep.
And then get her tail, and if she's, well, it doesn't matter.
already
She's
gone.
good to go.
Well, she's a little sluggish.
Good job. So what we're doing with the ladies here, we're working a sand flat We've got a ton of mullet, just a good surface to work with, and we're just working pods and mullet is basically what all we're doing. A lot of little rat reds in here, some pretty good trout, as you'll see. I mean, we caught some pretty good trout. The baits here were in between major and a minor, so we're going to work this out until they start eating a little bit better. But we're having to work through a bunch of rat reds such as this, but we've had some of the ladies already hooked up on some good reds. 2 good trout have been caught so far, and it's a great scenario for teaching beginners how to fish, or people that are a little inexperienced, because we've got a good bottom. We don't have a lot of grass to deal with. We have an opportunity at big trout, flounder, and reds. So hopefully we'll continue on with it. Ernest is hooked up right now, and hopefully he's got a good keeper red. We're throwing paddle tails, wiggelos, and ball tail shad, so it's a variety of baits, but Bart's Sand Ninja so far has produced the biggest trout. We'll see how it goes.
Same thing, I saw a ripple back there in the water, so I cast right towards it and they took it right away. Barely got it. Releasing him. Right there?
Yep, he's ready. Grab him from the leader and then put the pole underneath your armpit or in that rod holder.
See the rod holder?
Just hold it in your armpit.
Okay.
And then grab him from the back of the gills. Watch the hook.
Back of the gills.
Back of the gills. Remember, don't hurt him.
Okay. And out. Come on.
And then go the opposite of the jig head.
Cool.
Yeah.
But he's too small?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we want to slowly...
Watch your rod though. Don't drop your rod.
Right.
He'll be okay if you release him like that because he's pretty fresh. See how he takes off?
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, so we have Hannah Reed here. She's doing our Texas Women Anglers Fish Camp. How's the day been for you?
Pretty good so far.
I'd say so. She had her personal best earlier in trout. Then, a few casts later, she lands this beauty right here, who we're going to tag for the Heart Institute over there at Texas A&M, Corpus Christi, Dr. Greg and his team. This is a good trout to tag. Tag number 349. So if you catch this, you can thank Hannah Reed for it. So you're going to go down in a little bit of scientific research for A&M Corpus Christi Heart Institute, Dr. Greg and his folks over there. And if anybody catches this trout, they'll get to see the tag and they'll correlate it back to you. And we'll be able to provide some data to the Research Institute.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. So we thank you for that. Now, of course, you might know Hannah Reed or recognize the name Reed. Bart Sand Ninja did it for her. Her father and mother are the proud owners of Bart's Bay Armor Boots, and she's here doing the camp with us, so very cool for that. Tagged a nice fish, and we're going to release this healthy trout to fight another day and hopefully be recaptured someday. Thanks a lot.
That's a big red. Big red. Remember, focus on what you're doing. You only reel when you go down on your pole, and there always has to be tension on there. Okay, square your shoulders at him. Turn your shoulders, turn your shoulders. There you go. Okay, there you go. You see how you got a better grip?
Yes.
Okay, that's a keeper. Grab this.
Joanna,
Yes, sir.
remember last night I told you about there'll be like a handle when you put this finger and that thumb in the gills?
Yes, that's what it
You
is.
forgot, didn't you?
No, it's that I couldn't find it. They're like, my hands are tiny.
Terry's on too. I think. Keep that line, remember that line tight? Kind of keep that rod bent. Just a little, not too much, not too little. Big trout, Jimmy. Bigger. Take your time. Big trout. Let her run. Let her run. Don't get her too much closer. Let her play out. Very good.
Pretty baby girl.
I had a little tug on my line, wasn't really sure if it was grass, so I kind of pulled it really hard, and I actually snagged this really nice flounder. And flounder are my nemesis, so I feel really great. I do catch flounder, but it just seems like I have a hard time landing them, and today was just a great day.
So right up in here, right in here, it's real soft.
Okay.
Feel that?
Yes.
Real soft, right? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna stick your finger in there
Okay.
and wiggle it all around. It won't hurt you at all, right?
Okay. Oh, that's a lot easier than a...
Okay? Look at it. It's bleeding out. Now this is gonna make the meat a lot wider, and we're gonna be able to it'll taste real clean and crisp tonight.
cool.
Okay? You do this one.
Do both sides?
Yep.
Hold the head. Yeah.
There you go. And just wiggle you'll feel it in there getting real wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Good.
Yeah, no joke.
Got it? Now watch. Blood should start coming out.
So why did that one not come out?
It will.
And then you leave them in the water for 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, you just leave it in the water and it'll bleed out. I don't, just push in there hard as you can. Wiggle it around, throw them in the water. See how much you're bleeding? Anybody else want to do it?
Why are you using your thumb?
That's
It
good.
doesn't matter. It can be thumb or finger, just something to jam in there. Doogie.
Now we'll just, while we have lunch, I'll tie them up right there. We're gonna need help, so you can assist. Make sure you have the right tool for the nut, okay? Open up that hatch there, Terry. Twist it and lift it all the way up and just lean it over, okay?
Right.
Inside there is a wooden block. Got it. You're gonna need that. Inside there's a prop. It's pretty heavy. Be careful. We got an extra prop. You should carry an extra prop because what will happen is you'll spin a hub, which basically means this thing's spinning but your propeller's not turning.
Oh.
It happens on the water. You should always carry an extra prop, the right wrench, and this right here, okay? So what you're gonna do, assistant, come on in, right here, get it on there, and you're gonna block that from spinning and hold it up like that. And you are gonna loosen it up.
Okay, so nothing
Loosens, but this thing you can, there you go.
Okay.
Back down this way. And then up.
So it wasn't that tight.
It's not that tight. It is not that tight. It's not designed to be that tight. Okay?
So you just snug?
Just snug. Well, you're going to tighten it down pretty good. See if that'll. Nope, you're still going to have to use the tool. And you don't need the block anymore because it's going to be loose, so you can just kind of hold it with your hand. Give me the block. Got it. There you go. And once it gets going, you can do it with your hand eventually. That's right. Okay, give me the that. Don't drop it.
And there's
Okay, there's going to be a couple. Be very careful. Take them off in the same order that, and I'll hold them. Got that? Got that, right? So that's how it came off. Pull the prop straight off. Perfect. Give me the prop. Grab your other prop.
input shaft or what?
Yep.
Is it really?
Just slide it on there. We good? Goes back on the same way you took it off. Goes on there.
Under what conditions will it stop spinning? What has to happen?
If you're in real shallow, hard water and you try to gun it real hard, sometimes the hub that goes inside of the propeller will spin out.
It's stripped out.
Stripped out, basically, yeah.
Definitely.
There you go.
I wanna hit you.
Just keep doing what you're doing until you get it, until it gets snug, and then you're going to use the block of wood. So literally, like a 4-minute fix, and we can be back up and running if you spin a hub, and it happens. What you're not going to be able to fix is when you break a prop shaft, which recently happened to me in a fishing tournament. Which the whole shaft that the prop goes on, everything, we lost it all. Once you get snug, let me know.
Is it all going to be the same size socket?
Yes, that will be the same socket for your Mercury as it is this one. All right, so you're there. Now, assistant, that in there. Once it grabs, there you go. Crank down on it. Well, be careful. Perfect. We're good. That's it. We're done. So basically, it took us 4 minutes, if that, to swap out a prop on the water. This will save you from having to call towboat, a friend, or something like that. So since you've got a Mercury, any boat for that matter, you just have a cotter.
Keep a board, keep a...
That and an extra prop, and just keep it in somewhere.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to be a fancy prop. It could be a piece of junk, just so it can get you home.
Howdy folks, I just want to thank Ron Hoover of Donna for being a major sponsor of the Texas Women Anglers Fish Camp. We have ladies out here on the water. What the camp is about is bringing out the potential, bringing out the highest potential in women anglers while being out on the water. We have these ladies for the whole weekend. We have them wade fishing. We have them learning about the moon, the tides, how to tie knots, how to put line on your reel, which lures of choice, and actually catching fish and taking them off their hooks and so on. It's a great cause to bring out the potential in women. And again, thank you, Ron Hoover of Donna, for being there for us the last 2 years and sponsoring this event. Thank you.
Half-toe fillet knife. Very popular, very good knife for filleting fish. So the redfish, you're going to come in right here, down to the spine, right down the belly, right, Rick?
Okay.
Not much left. Pretty thin, right?
Beautiful. Yeah.
So basically, this is, we don't want it to be too corny, but we wanted to do a little something. So Joanna, basically it says this, has completed the Texas Women Anglers training in Port Mansfield, Texas, gamble on us. You know, you don't know us. We're two guys from South Texas, right? Well, let's give them some money to go down there and go fish, see what happens. Well, anyway, glad you did. And congratulations to you for the coach and sunrise.
Congratulations.
Nice trout. Yep, yesterday, you were taking the bag yesterday. We're always accessible to y'all now, obviously, at any time, that, particularly now because we have a relationship with you guys. So if you ever need anything from us, some tips, advice, phone call, whatever, shoot the bull, you can reach out to either one of us. Special thanks to all of our sponsors. You saw that in Marks Bay.